Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So Brave Browser has received a version upgrade overnight in my region to version 1.93 with Chrome 151. So to check we have this latest release, we head to our main menu, Help, About Brave. Latest version and build for the browser is 1.93.129 and the Chromium platform 151.0.7922.71. Now, as always, to first focus on the security fixes that have rolled out. And this will also be our weekly security update bundled in with this version upgrade. So we get a bunch of security fixes rolling out. 370 fixes have rolled out for the Chromium platform, which the browser is built on. So that's quite an important update, because we also get 7 critical vulnerabilities, which is your highest ranked vulnerability. And the good news is, though, there's no 0 days exploited in the wild. And the critical vulnerabilities are mainly comprised of use after free vulnerabilities. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 use after free, and then we get 1 race in update vulnerability, and then we get 1, 2 insufficient validation vulnerabilities. So 7 critical vulnerabilities with a total of 370 vulnerabilities being patched in total. Now focusing on what's new in the browser. First of all, once again, if you are using the wallet, there's an improvement, and there's 3 minor updates taking place under the hood if you are using the wallet feature. And then for Brave Leo, which is the AI chatbot, there are 2 changes rolling out for Brave Leo, where the first is Brave says it's enabled a browser tab management tool in Leo. And the second is Brave has enabled a persistent Leo sidebar between tab switches, which I do think is a nice move. So that's Web3 and Leo out of the way, and then to focus on the general add-ons, improvements, updates, and fixes rolling out. Now, first of all, if we head into our settings and we head over to Appearance, Brave has enabled a Use Compact Mode setting on the Appearance page, which I do think is a nice move. And then if we head over to Privacy and Security, on this page, Brave has added a local history retention setting. How long Brave stores your browsing history locally. You click on that, you've got 1 day right through to forever, with a couple of other options in between, which I do think is also a nice move. And then for the tab search button, we get 1 add-on and 1 update, where first of all Brave says it's updated the location of the tab search button, and secondly Brave said it's added a context menu to the tab search button. So if you right click that, you can now unpin that if you so wish, where previously you had to go into the settings to hide the tab search. Not the case anymore. You can just right click and hide that button, which I also think is great. And then again, Brave has improved the ad blocking. That would be for the Brave Shields, and they seem to be doing that with every update, version upgrade update that rolls out for the browser, which I think is definitely a step in the right direction, because as I mentioned previously, I think Brave is one of the best built-in ad blockers in browsers out there today. And there's also a security improvement taking place under the hood, where Brave says it's improved the fingerprint farbling by adding support for Get supported extensions and WebGL. So that's taking place under the hood. And then for the sidebar, there are 3 updates rolling out, where the first is now Brave says it's updated the sidebar to work independently from side panels. Brave has also mentioned that it's updated the icons for bookmarks in the side panel. And then the third is they've updated the icon sizing on the sidebar. So those are minor little tweaks that you might not even notice if they hadn't have mentioned it taking place in that sidebar. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 fixes rolling out. I'm going to mention 3. Brave says it's fixed an issue where custom high-resolution background uploads for the new tab page caused the browser to get stuck in a loading state. So that's a niggly issue that's been sorted out. And then the second is Brave says it's fixed the inability to play H.265 or HEVC videos on Windows and Linux. And then also regarding the sidebar again, Brave said that it's fixed the sidebar keyboard shortcut not working when Leo is removed from the sidebar. And then guys, there are a couple of little other updates and fixes rolling out, but those are what I thought you may be interested in. So that's more or less, guys, what's new in Brave browser 1.93 with Chrome 151. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.